Capricorn. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, what do we got for Cap? Queen of Pentacles at the foundation. So this is actually your energy, Cap. So I feel like, hold on a second here. Two of Swords. Okay. Weird. Cap, I feel like you're in some situation that you feel kind of stuck in. Wheel of Fortune. And this has to do with something foundational, something financial. Do you see how that, I mean, what is that, right? It looks like a monkey a little bit. With like a sideways face. Isn't that weird? Like the mouth. See, I feel like this is the energy. It's like you're in something, you're like, yeah, I'm happy. Sure. Yeah. It's this kind of energy. What is going on? How did this happen? All right. Princess of Cups is how it happened, at the heart. All right, let's keep going. So this is, you know what? I just feel like, Cap, I feel like you came out of one cycle and then you've gone back into something else. I mean, you know what though? This is, we all go back. Well, we don't all go back in, but we all go on to another lesson we have to learn. So let me rephrase this, Cap. I feel like you've gone on to another lesson already and you're already starting to see the cracks in the paint. Let's just put it that way. Wow. Eight of Swords. So this is something that I feel that you got on board with. Like you had faith that this was going to work out, whatever this is here. This Eight of Pentacles keeps wanting to pop out. Yeah, I feel like you thought this was going to be something completely different than it turned out to be. Strength at the crown, Leo energy. I was feeling a little Leo energy as I was starting this. Okay, let's switch decks here. Let's go with this. All right. So Cap, I feel like you've just basically signed on for something, whether it's a relation. Oh, wow, look at that. I was going to say whether it's a relationship or like some sort of business opportunity. Three of Cups here at the foundation. It's not what it was sold to be originally. Let's just put it that way. And my throat is like starting to do the, you know, when you have to swallow, right? There's like something in your throat. It just did that. So I feel like you haven't spoken up about this yet. And I have this sun at the bottom of the deck staring at me too. I feel like I need to take this. See, this sun depiction, though, to me is kind of morbid. This whole deck is kind of morbid. There's a reason why they have me use this deck. See how it's like, it's real fake? It's like the little girl's like, okay, you just stand there, hold my hand like this. I'm going to stand in the water, and you stand right there. And we're going to look happy. We're going to look happy. I want you to look happy now. Okay, you like this? Yes, look happy. Right? But see like how in his hand, it's like, it's not a fist. It's like the way he's clenched his hand, it's almost nervous. Like he's got his index finger touching his thumb. As if to convince people he's okay, right? I was just looking at the 8 sunflowers there too. Or 9. 9 sunflowers. Why did I see that as 8? 8 to the 9. Ah, wow. That's pretty profound. So it's like this entity, that energy, that little girl, whatever that is holding you back from going to the 9. It's like, no, 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 stay here, stay here. And you're like, but I have to go stand in my own power now. I need to self-care and this stuff. I just really need to concentrate on myself right now. And she's like, no, 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 stay right there. Stay right there. Don't let this vampiric cord detach from you now. But it's like, you see through this now. It's not even, she thinks, I feel that she's pulling the wool over your eyes still. Wow, that just went deep there, guys. I don't know where that came from. They wanted me to take that though. And this deck, I never put my cards like sitting with the cards facing you. They're always, you know, down. And that was staring at me. 3 of Wands, there you are. It's like, oh, I just know there's something better out there. This is not for me. What is this? Right? And it's like as you're, well, this has been in the energy too. As you're slipping away from this energy, I don't know why they had me say slipping away. Maybe you're trying to do it covertly. This has been coming up in the energy. As you're trying to like, or as you're moving yourself away from it, energetically speaking, it feels it, right? It feels it. It's like, why are things different now? Why do I feel so different? I feel like I'm not getting my full vampiric supply anymore. I wonder where it could be. Oh, maybe it's there. 6 of Cups. Maybe it's that person that I've had convinced for so long that I'm their twin flame or past life soulmate. If this is coming up in a relationship aspect, right? People do this. I've seen them do it. It's like they'll take advantage of people spiritually. Oh, but we're twin flames and soulmates. And you're like, what are those? But it just means that we're meant to be together forever. Blah, blah, blah. And this person's like, okay, I guess that sounds good. You know, I love you too. But it's just always like too much, you know? It's like, why can't we just get back to where things are just balanced? Everything is like met with so much validation and love, I feel. It's just too much. Like everybody wants to be twin flame and soulmate, whatever. Just be, right? Don't make up things, right, that you really can't validate in our 3-dimensional density. Sure, you can go inward and talk to spirit and do all that stuff, but there's still a little bit of, you know what, you don't know, right? Because a lot of the time, these are these relationships that don't end up working out. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to rephrase that. I feel, perfect. Thank you, Spirit, for dropping that card out. I didn't know how I was going to phrase that just then. These are the people, the ones who do this, the ones who are like making all the videos and we're twin flames, then a year later, no, it turns out they're not my twin flame. It's just all for money, right? People just do this shit for money, right? Think about the source of where this whole idea came from, where you first heard it. Why am I trailing off into this? I don't know why they have me trailing off into this. I had no idea this is, well, I don't usually have any idea, but I really, really, really didn't think it was going to go this way. Kat, maybe you're in a situation like this, you know? You guys don't have to be selling spirituality like they're having me come up in here, but I feel like they're just using that as an example. Let's keep going here. What do we got for Kat? You know what, Cap? You might not even have gone back into another cycle. It could just be this is another layer to it. It's just like you're seeing somebody else in your environment now that holds these traits, right? You're like, wait a second. Like the sun is shining on them a different way. Like, and this is in the astrology. This is in the astrology. Okay, so Neptune is retrograde in Pisces. Yes. Okay. Yes. So it's like, I get this sort of energy. It's just like kind of it's this, right? But as you zoom out from it from a universal perspective, it's like it flips around. You're like, whoa, I didn't look at it from the universe's perspective before. That's actually a totally demonic attachment that's been stuck to me for a while. This could be like one of your parents, sibling, whatever. It doesn't have to be anything specific. I just feel it's an energy signature, right? 2 of Cups, Cancer energy. at the third eye. So this is this reading right here is a reading I feel for people who've just realized that someone has been like pulling the wool over their eyes in some capacity in their life. And you're seeing this person now, and they haven't even done anything, I feel, different than they usually do. You're just moving differently. You just see differently. There's a certain filter that has like dissipated in your perspective of things, right? Because there's been some up-leveling that's happened in certain areas of your life. So you've gained more wisdom, which is now allowing you to see through other people that I feel were close to you, which is super weird when that happens. Wow. 8 of Swords. Okay, so we got 8 of Swords twice here. So Kat, this is telling me that this is most definitely something that you can remove yourself from. It's going to take some serious strength to do this though. This is what I'm feeling. Okay? So it's like this is what you're being met with at your crown right now. 8 of Swords and strength. Okay? They're asking you to have strength and move away from this 8 of Swords, which is this self-imposed mental prison. But we create that, right? And this is going to be by things that we allow ourselves to stay in too long, or things that, you know what, we could have just entered into something and realized it's not for us. It's okay. This is what this is. This is why I'm here. So we can all try and like guide each other through this energy. All right, Cap. There's going to be a couple links below, guys. One of them is to a playlist here on YouTube with a 30-minute sun frequency calibration video I made. It helps you open up your crown. It's really all you need, and it's really, really effective. Check it out. There's also another link to a bunch of other ones that I have posted on some podcast sites. They're on pretty much all the podcast sites, so you guys can have access to them if you need them. All right, guys, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.